You've spent your life coaching people from PT and then obviously doing the training and development stuff through Les Mills as well. What are some of the similarities between coaching and parenting?
I think from a parenting perspective, it's looking for those moments where the conversation you're about to have is going to be an impactful one, rather than just reacting in the moment. Like, I think you get so frustrated by your kids, and then you say something or do something, or don't do it the way that you wanted to do it, and then in hindsight you beat yourself up about it, and I should have done it a little bit different. But actually, if you can sometimes recognize that issue they had at school, or that problem you've just been through, debriefing it, taking the time to apologize if you did say something that you should have said, and unpack it just like you might do in a coaching situation. Because when you're coaching and it's an employee, you've got a distance from it, because it's not this relationship connection. You don't have to go home and have dinner with them or, they're not going to run off and slam the door in your face. So it is quite different from that, but recognizing when those conversations come along. And now with my daughter, the 23-year-old Sam, so she works at Les Mills now, and she's worked on reception for a year and now is in sales. And so I'm having coaching conversations with her, as well as, dad and daughter conversations. And the fact that she listens and takes that information on board, and she's prepared to listen to the training that I give her, I think is one testament to the relationship we've got, but also that she's probably not seeing a massive difference in the style from the way that maybe I parented to the way that maybe I'll take those opportunities to coach her now from a work perspective. So probably being consistent there. And full disclosure, I've mucked up so many times where I've lost my shit and, done all the stuff that every dad and mum does, and you just feel so bad about it. But again, taking opportunity to apologize, to debrief, no one's going to get it right. You're not perfect all the time. And that's important for kids to see as well. Like, you make mistakes, you move on from those mistakes and make them right so you don't do it again. So yeah, that's probably one of the similarities between the two.
Do you have a process that you follow in terms of that rebuild and repair?
Yeah, it's different for each of the girls. Sam doesn't get over stuff as fast as Emma does, but then Sam doesn't get flustered by as much as Emma does. So Emma's probably more like me. I get triggered easy and kind of just a bit more reactionary, but then it's like letting the gas out of the bottle a bit more often. So things don't get so big, whereas Sam is probably more likely to have nothing and then have big stuff. So the conversations might be different between the two of them, but I think the main one is you're no good to anybody when you're in the moment and it's heated. When you feel that frustration, you're better to just wait till it all calms down, and then make a time to say, okay, I'm sorry about that, or that didn't go so well. What could we have done differently? So that would be the main one, is don't try to solve it in the heat of the moment. And the heat of the moment just gets less and less, big stuff early on feels like really big stuff, and then later on it's not that big. And now, I mean, I can't even remember the last time I've had a disagreement with either of them. It's been more just they're going through something, and you can give them some advice because you've earned the right to do that through a really strong relationship. But yeah, we just don't really have fallouts now, which is